Thank you, Senator. Proceed, please.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I don't know if I'm allowed to say I used to sit exactly where you sat as a temporary speaker. And I appreciate the work you're doing. Number 2 is measures that have been put in place to enhance police responsiveness to mob injustice incidents, strengthen investigative capabilities, and facilitate the prosecution of perpetrators. Honorable Speaker, the following measures have been taken to enhance police responsiveness to mob injustices incidents. Number 1, encourage local communities to collaborate with police in reporting suspicious activities and preventing mob violence. 2, deployment of police officers to respond quickly to incidents of mob injustice, especially in urban centers. 3, use of toll-free hotlines and digital platforms to report mob violence, enabling faster police deployment. And 4, enhanced training of police officers on crowd control. The following measures have been taken to strengthen investigative capabilities of police officers. First, independent policing oversight authority was established to investigate police misconduct and to ensure that there is accountability, which indirectly builds public trust and reduces reliance on mob justice. 2, expanded Directorate of Criminal Investigation, Forensic and Intelligence capabilities to investigate crimes more effectively. 3, training programs for officers on human rights, evidence collections, handling mob-related cases. The following measures have been taken to facilitate prosecution of perpetrators. 1, strengthen coordination with police to ensure mob justice is prosecuted with sufficient evidence. 3, provide security for witnesses in mob justice cases, encouraging testimony that supports successful prosecution. And finally, efforts to reduce case backlogs, ensuring timely trials for mob justice perpetrators. However, concerns have been raised over the rising incidence of mob justice. Such incidents often involve, I have used mob justice and injustice interchangeably, Madam Speaker. It still means the same thing, one being a paradox because it cannot be justice and it's mob at the same time. However, concerns have been raised over the rising incidence of mob justice. Such incidents often involve violent attacks, public humiliation, and in some cases fatalities before suspects can be formally investigated or prosecuted. To address this, the government has put in place several measures aimed at preventing mob justice and ensuring lawful handling of suspects. 1, national government officers are continuously sensitizing citizens on the importance of informing the police wherever they arrest a suspect or when incidents occur. 2, the service standing orders require all police stations to maintain a standby team to respond to incidents, including mob justice, and it is therefore the responsibility of station commanders to ensure the swift response and management of such cases. 3, toll-free number including Fichua kwa DCI toll-free hotline 0800-722-203 allow members of the public to promptly report crimes, suspicious activities, or emerging mob situations. 4, the service is strengthening the use of communication technology through integrated command, control, and communication framework to enhance quick response to incidents such as mob justice. Measures being implemented by the government to address public mistrust of law enforcement agencies and the judicial system, which are key drivers of mob injustice. Honorable Speaker, to address public mistrust of law enforcement agencies and the judicial system, the government is 1, conducting prompt and thorough investigations and ensuring that suspects are arraigned in court before court of law within the prescribed timelines. 2, intensifying community engagements initiatives as a proactive measure. 3, through structured forums, barazas, nyumba kumi, meetings, and regular consultative sessions, the government officials sensitize members of the public against taking the law into their own hands and encouraging the use of established criminal justice mechanisms to address grievances and report offenses. 4, establishing accessible and structured mechanisms through which members of the public can lodge complaints or report misconduct. These include reporting to the public, Police Quality Assurance Department, and the reporting to the Police Quality Assurance Department and the Internal Affairs Unit of the National Police Service. The service is implementing digital systems for police records, including the occurrence book, to improve transparency, accountability, and efficiency in handling incidents. This enables the public to monitor cases in real time, ensuring prompt police response, and helps minimize delays and mistrust in the police. The other factors that have contributed to overall increase in mob injustice incidents across the country and the actions being taken to address them. Honorable Speaker, other factors that may have contributed to these incidences include mistrust in the criminal justice system, as some members of public perceive investigations and court process to be slow, ineffective, or biased. The release of suspects often reinforces this perception, prompting communities to take law into their own hands. 2, circulation of crime-related content and instant justice videos on social media platforms triggers copycat incidents and normalizes violence as a dispute resolution mechanism. 3, abuse of hard drugs, impairing judgment, and increases impulsive and violent behavior, contributing to mob-related incidences. Number 4, high levels of poverty and unemployment, particularly among the youth, coupled with limited economic opportunities, contribute to increased petty crimes and youth involvement in criminal activities, which often provoke mob retaliation and subsequent mob justice incidences. 5, groups engaging in organized illegal activities such as theft, robbery, and drug trafficking, whose actions can provoke mob retaliation and escalate violence in communities. To mitigate these factors, the government is strengthening the community policing and enhancing investigative capacity, improving collaboration with Office of the Directorate of Public Prosecutions, and increasing public engagements to restore confidence among the members of public. 2, conducting targeted public education campaigns and sensitization fora to discourage violent responses. 3, conducting a crackdown on drug use and illicit substance circulation to reduce associated violent behavior. 4, engaging youth through community programs, mentorship, and advisory sessions with local administrations and religious leaders. And 5, conducting a crackdown on criminal gangs through targeted operations, arrests, and disruptions of their activities. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
Senator Wakoli, do you have supplementary questions? You don't. We have quite a number of questions, follow-up questions, and I request the senators to go straight to the question so that we can give everyone a chance. Senator Chute.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, our CS has been in this house before, and I wanted the CS to tell this house, how do we communicate with him? We have issues of abduction in Marsabit, extrajudicial killings in Marsabit. I sent a letter to him, a statement that I've made to him on 25th.
Senator Chute, the question is supposed to be related to this question that has been asked.
Yeah, it's a communication, madam. So, this issue has been raised earlier by even Senator Eddy. I sent a letter to him on 25th. On 8th August 2025, no reply. Then that is on abduction. Then on extrajudicial killing, I sent a letter to him on 27th of January 2026, which was received from his office on 28th.
Senator Chute, you risk me actually calling you out of order.
I'm finished. Let me finish.
Because the question is about mob injustice. So you are supposed to ask a question that is related to what the CS was asked.
Madam Speaker, what I'm trying to ask is, if there was mob justice, for example, and I want to communicate with the Speaker, with the CS, how do I communicate with him if there is a problem in Marsabit County? Because he is here today before us. And
it is noted.
Thank you.
It is noted.
So again, that letter was received on 28th January 2026. Today is 25th February 2026. There is no reply up to today. So your efficiency, you have many officers working in your office. You cannot ask one officer to reply to my letters. That, Madam, and this I speak on behalf of all the senators who are here today. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
Senator Seki.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Question to CS. CS, I think you're very much aware on the police brutality in Kitengela most of the times, and this brings issues of this question that's on the table. And we have been wondering, maybe, why are these issues of police brutalities and killing in my county particularly? Is it just because probably you had been given some instructions some times back that people should be killed? And in that,
Order, Senator.
I wanted to know.
Senator Seki, please follow the rules of question time.
Yeah,
The question is about mob injustices.
That is where,
no, what you have asked so far has nothing to do with that.
It is
no, it has nothing to do with that.
It is about that. So I'm asking the CS to tell us why is it because
Senator
of
Mandago,
that instruction
hold on,
that you've
Senator
given out
Hold on,
that
Senator
people
Seki.
in Kajiado
Senator
being
Seki,
killed?
please, order. Senator Mandago, what is your point of order?
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, first, the people in the dispatch must always ensure the chair asks the senator to sit, they should switch off the mic. Madam Speaker, I just wanted to ask understanding under 105, whether the Honorable Senator for Kajiado.
Senator Cherarkey, this is you don't have the right to just speak. Okay? Let's follow the rules.
Thank you very much.
Senator Mandago is on a point of order. Can we listen? Can we hear that point of order?
105, to ask whether the senator for Kajiado is in order to allege that the Cabinet Secretary for Interior issued a shoot to kill order. Can he substantiate or provide evidence? Because this is a House of Records, and we cannot allow people to make sweeping statements that are alarming.
Senator Seki, you actually made reference